Like, bro, Tyga has an OnlyFans. Tyga be laying pipe on there. I've heard. So like,
Hey, so you heard.
so I've heard. So like,
It's the Lame Guys Podcast.
you want to talk about the Oscars since we didn't get to talk about it last week?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of snuck up on me. The
Oh,
Oscars.
dude, I never pay attention to when any award shows are. So like, whenever I see on social media that I'll just see a clip from it and I'll be like, oh, that's tonight. I never have any idea.
I don't know why I thought it was later in June, but no, I try to watch them every year. I typically like the Oscars.
Yeah. All I know is John Cena. I know Oppenheimer swept, obviously. And then John Cena's
Cena's little
funny
moment segment, his little segment with Kimmel was so funny,
Yes.
dude, and he played it so well. He truly is just like a team player, dude.
Oh yeah.
100%.
So I thought that. So people on social media were like iffy about it because I saw some people were annoyed by it and some people like thought it was hilarious.
Mhm.
I thought it was just because he had that movie coming out on Amazon, right? The Ricky Stenicki movie.
Yeah, that
and
makes
he's like
sense
a
to
crazy character.
Yeah,
and so that's why I assumed he's.
yeah,
doing
I believe
this.
that's what happened too.
I don't think because people were like, "Look, what has our goat lowered himself to, or what is?" And I'm thinking, bro, I mean, he's got a movie coming out. It came out that weekend
Yeah,
on Amazon Prime.
heard
And
it sucked.
oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw one guy say it was okay, like it was funny. It was not.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I'm going to check
it's
it
not
out.
like a
but-
game changer or anything
No,
like that, but it's one a typical. Like he had those movies on Hulu. I forgot what it's called. Where they're that crazy couple. I watched those.
Oh, was it Game Night?
Maybe I don't remember the name, but it was okay. Like,
He had one with Jackie Chan on Netflix. I'd never watched it.
oh really? I haven't watched that either.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't take any issue with it. I just look at it like, bro, look at all the publicity. John Cena is at the Oscars, like our WWE GOAT. You could have never pictured that. Like, and he's having this viral moment at the Oscars. Like, dude, I thought it was whatever.
And I just love that he came out. He just costumes are so important, and it was just perfect.
Yeah.
It was so perfect.
I thought it was great. Oppenheimer cleared.
Oh, dude.
I watched a little bit of it towards the end once I found out that it was on. So I saw like what's his face, the main guy from Oppenheimer.
Cillian Murphy.
Yes,
Cillian Murphy?
I saw him get his award. Rightfully so, bro. That movie's great. Oppenheimer. It was a great movie.
Robert Downey won his.
I saw that one too.
Yep.
I saw that one too.
Yep.
So yeah, dude, Oppenheimer cleared. Which I thought everyone was expecting that anyways.
Yeah. No, I did great. And Christopher Nolan obviously winning Best Director, his first, dude. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He
'Cause a lot of
has
people
multiple
love
nominations,
Christopher Nolan.
but yeah, his first win.
That's wild.
Dude,
No.
did you hear his paycheck from Oppenheimer?
No.
Oh,
Or I think I saw something about it actually. How much was it?
they're saying maybe right under $100 million.
Oh my gosh.
But that's also with that's also
pre-tax.
well, no, I was gonna say, so he's getting paid for being the director,
Yeah.
the writer,
He probably gets royalties.
the producer, apparently back pay, and apparently you get bonuses from the studios if your movie hits a certain like number at the box office. So he gets box office numbers, and then on top of that, they gave him another bonus for winning the Oscar.
Wow.
So they're saying everything in total probably either right at 100 million or a little under.
Jesus Christ, bro. $100 million for one movie. I wouldn't even direct another movie. I mean, $100 million. I mean, jeez, that's crazy.
Hey, well deserved.
Yo, I mean, it was a great movie.
Well deserved.
So we've said it multiple times on the podcast. I cannot believe we waited this long to watch the movie.
Yeah.
At least we can say we've seen it now, and now we don't have to act like.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah,
it's very good.
Well, episode 22.
Yes,
we're here, Lame Guys Podcast. I'm Mario.
I'm Vincent.
We're pretty much just gonna freeball it today. I say, like, just there's a bunch of news coming out. We had WWE yesterday, SmackDown. It was an epic episode.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
What do you want to talk about first?
You want to break down some of the news?
Yeah, sure.
So we got multiple things.
There's a lot.
Yeah, this week's been a very busy week, and it's good because we typically say not much going on in movies or superhero news right now. So let's start off with this one: the Batman.
I saw the sad news.
Yeah, so we unfortunately have some news coming out from all the major trades that the Matt Reeves Batman movie is now going to be delayed a whole year.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out October of 2025, and now it's being pushed to October of 2026. Not much as far as what's happening, like why it is.
Well, I saw people say the strikes played a big part in it.
Yeah, I saw that too, that the strikes may have had a part in that. But at the same time, Thunderbolts was affected by the strikes, and they're filming right now. So it's just like
yeah, well, maybe maybe the part that they were at, the strikes just for real put a halt and just they couldn't recover. I don't know. I mean, it sucks from our perspective, but I just think now they have a whole extra year to make it. Like it'll be fire. That's the way I look at it.
So what's funny is I feel like I should have mentioned it on here because I've had these thoughts in my head of like
it getting pushed back.
Yes, I've had these thoughts in my head because we haven't heard anything.
I know,
dude. It was like 2 years ago when they announced they're doing a second one, which obviously, I mean, it was a no-brainer they're going to do a second one. They set it up in the first the Batman movie, but there's been no news. All we keep on hearing is they're working on the script, and I'm thinking, okay, so Matt Reeves is working on the script for the Batman. He's also doing the Penguin show. The Penguin stopped because of the strikes, and then they picked it back up. We had no new development, so I kept on thinking, bro, this movie's it's just going to get delayed. It's going to get delayed. I didn't think it was going to get delayed a whole year. That's insane.
That is crazy. I mean, so what? 2026. God damn, bro. We're going to be literally almost 30. Jesus. That's crazy.
So, yeah. I mean, we got to wait another year for that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, when does the Penguin show come out?
I believe next year.
No.
I think.
Or what's your hype level for the Penguin show?
Well, it's also because, I mean, it's been a while now.
Well, and also, it's like, every time I feel like now there's just like a side character that people like to just give him a show or give him this. So I mean that's whatever. Well, I'm sure it'll be good, but
no, yeah, Colin Farrell killed it in the Penguin or as the Penguin. But thing is, movie came out 2022.
Yeah,
and now we're 2024,
and then we're not getting another one until 2026.
Gosh, we're 4 years.
Yeah,
which isn't. I guess it's funny because at the same time you have some movies like we have. You know, our rewind review we're going to talk about later, Bladerunner coming out 30 years later and everything like that as a sequel, or you have when the Incredibles sequel came out, we saw that in theaters, and then they talk about it's been however many years since we did this again. And I'm like, okay, so I guess 4 years isn't horrible, but still, it sucks to if you're waiting for that movie.
From a fan perspective, it sucks, but now I just think they have an extra year to do it. It should be good.
Moving on from that, let's stick with DC. The Hollywood Reporter decided to drop some news yesterday that along with James Gunn's DC Universe, a new title was being introduced, or at least the script is being written right now. We are getting the Teen Titans, and
it's long overdue.
I am excited.
Long overdue.
Yeah, I mean, we got the show on HBO Max and now Max and everything like that, and it was good the first season.
Right,
second season was pretty good, and then by third, I know neither one of us finished a third season. And that was going to have Jason Todd in it.
Yeah.
That had Jason
Todd. So we started
Red
the
Hood.
season, yeah, and then we saw how fast they progressed with the Red Hood stuff, and it just was not good.
No.
And you know us, we give everything the benefit of the doubt. Usually we're supporters, I'd say.
Yeah.
And no, yeah, it sucked, bro. It just was not good.
No.
What's crazy is that
what's crazy, we got Marco into the show after we were already on season 3, and he passed us.
Yeah. But he told us I remember he told us don't even bother. Like it's not worth. So, but movie wise, yeah, I'm excited, bro. So you think we get the legit Teen Titans? Like when you think of Teen Titans, you think of what? So who are the OG ones? So you get Dick Grayson.
Yeah, so you'll get Robin. He's not Nightwing in it, so he's Robin, Beast Boy, Cyborg.
Oh, they already said it's not Nightwing in it.
Well, but you said the OG. So like if they went to origin wise, then it'd be that. But if we're going to say if it's going to go in order as far as with Batman Brave and the Bold, it's going to be Batman already with Damian Wayne, Robin. So I'm sure it'll be Nightwing.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
So I'm sure it's going to be a Nightwing type.
Starfire,
yeah, Raven,
Beast Boy.
Mm-hmm. I'll be happy.
Yeah, you think we get Cyborg in it?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that would be the best.
You think we get Blue Beetle?
Well, so Soups put out a tweet, I think yesterday or the day before actually, and he was like, I just realized that we're getting him back, and it's Jaime Reyes. I think you got to. I mean, if you don't want to give him another movie like right away, put him in Titans. Like, I think it's perfect. Same for Cyborg. Like Cyborg's one of those. It's like, do I give him his own movie or do I put him in the Titans? I think you put him in the Titans. I think it'd be great that way.
No, yeah. I mean, I hope they give us everyone. I say everyone, but I hope they give us like the core team, and then we get Wally West in there too with Nightwing. That would be pretty fun.
Yeah,
they're all gonna be a little older, so that's cool.
I'm okay with that. I don't need a legit teen. Like obviously they're young adults, I guess you could call them, but I don't need a full teen Titans. Like in the Titan show, Dick Grayson is already
he's already
20s. He's already Nightwing.
At least by Nightwing we could think he's already at least 20 years
so
old.
I'm fine with a group like that. That group was pretty older, right?
Yeah.
Right, so Raven.
I feel like the youngest ones were Raven, and Beast Boy.
And Beast Boy. Well, you had Jason too. Jason was pretty young.
Okay, yeah.
See, and they made him Red Hood too soon. I felt
it
like
was so soon.
As
soon as they killed him, I thought, okay, this is the way you play it out. He dies by the Joker. He's done for the season. You don't bring him back till the next season.
Yeah.
If that. Hell, they could have prolonged it till the season after that one too.
Not only that, the kid that they had playing Jason just looked young. Like we talked about it. I remember like we were like, okay, bro. So are they gonna age? Are they gonna get a different actor? Like he just looks young. Like he doesn't because when in what animated film is it? It's
Batman Under the
Red Hood. You could clearly tell he's a young kid when Joker kills him, and then he has like in my opinion at least, he has a growth spurt. Like he looks more chiseled. Like he looks different when he's Red Hood. So like in this one, bro, they literally it's just the teenage Jason Todd, and they made him Red Hood.
Yeah.
So
it was literally like
they rushed it, bro. They rushed it. But no, I'm excited for the movie. It's long overdue, bro.
Long overdue. Also, I should have wrote her name down. Not trying to show disrespect, but the writer of the Supergirl movie, she's going to be helming the script. So maybe Warner Brothers and DC Studios, James Gunn and Peter Safran, they have faith in what she did for the Supergirl script, and they said, "Screw it, give us the Teen Titans movie." And we'll see where we go. Now, this doesn't mean that the movie's going to, go. She's just writing a script. There's been plenty of scripts in Hollywood that don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
That's true.
So until then, at least it's cool to know we're going to get a Titans movie. Venom 3.
I saw.
How excited are you for Venom 3?
I'm honestly just whatever about it. First off, out of all the Sony movies, not including like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, out of all their Sony movies recently, they are all suck. So, except Venom. Venom has been like and even then, Venom's like not that good. Like it's cool because we're seeing Venom on the screen, but like the movie overall is like it's okay. So I guess like if I had to give you a percentage out of 100 of how excited I am, I'm probably like a 70.
Yeah, it's a good one right there. That's
like 65 maybe. I could even be swayed there. Like even the second one, like with Carnage, like it wasn't that good. Like it was cool because we were seeing Carnage on the screen, but it wasn't like a great movie.
So I'm excited to see Tom Hardy back. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm
gonna
go
see it regardless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, obviously we're going to see it. We're going to cover it and everything like that. First one I enjoyed quite a bit. I've only watched it once. And that was the time I saw it in theaters. I still have yet to watch it again. And it's not like...
honestly, yeah, maybe. I think me too. I've only seen it once. I've seen the second one more than I've seen the first one.
Yes, I've watched the second one at least 3 times.
Okay.
Once in theaters, once on the cruise, and I think there was another time after that. But anyways, so I really liked the first one. Second one came out. We knew we were getting Carnage. Woody Harrelson playing Carnage.
Yes.
I still say I liked him as Cletus Cassidy before he had the symbiote in him.
Yeah,
he was like a natural type crazy. Like you just didn't want to like really like just be around this guy. But once he had Carnage in him, he almost had like this arrogant asshole type persona, and he was almost like kind of like push it a little bit, and he just became annoying. And maybe that's what they were going for. But to me, I thought, bro, you're creepier without the symbiote.
I agree.
But him as Carnage, like the actual like Carnage character, was so cool.
But that one also felt rushed. Also,
Carnage,
yeah. Like, the movie itself felt rushed to me, in my opinion. Like, the development from Woody Harrelson being like him, Cletus Cassidy, and then him being Carnage, and then, like, it just didn't... Like you said, like, in the beginning of the movie, you like him better than when he's a Carnage. I just feel like they didn't handle it... I don't know. It's just It was just an okay movie, in my opinion. So, am I excited for this new one? What's the title? It's like the final ending or something, or
yeah. So the Venom 3 movie is we knew it was in development. The strike stopped it and everything like that, and now we have the official title: Venom 3: The Last Dance. Okay, hey, bro, so Michael Jordan going to sue them, bro.
So, how do we feel about this? Because we originally thought that eventually this was going to tie into some type of Spider-Man. Like, I thought that, at least. I don't know about you.
I thought so.
And then especially we get the scene where he's in Tom Holland's universe. The Tom Hardy is his Venom is in Tom Holland's universe, right?
What movie was that?
That was
that the end of Carnage?
No. Or actually,
was that the end of Carnage where he shows up and then he sees a TV and then
yes,
he licks,
it was.
Then by the time No Way Home comes out, that's when the after credit scene shows he goes back.
He goes back, right?
Pointless, but yeah, when he goes back,
the symbiote, a little piece of the symbiote stays.
Yeah,
So, but I just eventually thought Tom Hardy's Venom was somehow, some way going to come into contact with another Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to be disappointed if this third movie? Because the title makes it seem like this is it, like where this is Tom Hardy's. This is Tom Hardy's final appearance as Venom. Are you going to be disappointed if he doesn't interact with Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I don't understand how you don't interact him with Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we got the interaction was Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire, and was it Topher?
Yeah.
Topher Grayson?
Topher Grayson, I think.
Is that his last name?
Yeah. Gracie or Topher, something like that.
Yeah. Eric Foreman.
Yes.
But, I mean, personally, as a kid, I watched it and I thought, oh, shit, this is cool.
Looking back on it, I just thought, God damn, that looks so crazy. But now, obviously, this Venom that we have now overshadows it.
Oh, yeah.
Completely.
I mean, this Venom, whoop that Venom's ass. But no, I thought we'd get the interaction. Kind of sucks if we don't. But at the same time, this could be the last Venom movie, but it doesn't mean it's going to be the last Tom Hardy Venom. You know, like we may see him again show up.
Oh,
when?
Yeah.
I have no idea. They could. I mean, when Marvel does Secret Wars, maybe we can get him in there. Who knows what's going to happen? And then hell, Sam Raimi's coming out saying that, bringing the news again, saying that he would do a fourth movie. Would you want that? The fourth Tobey Maguire? I mean, Granted, realistically, I don't think it's happening.
First off, I don't think it's happening. And do I care? Do I want it? No. Like, I think Tobey Maguire, bro. You know how we've said how we feel. Like, he's our least favorite Spider-Man. His movies are great, but he's our least favorite Spider-Man himself. I would rather an Andrew movie 100% over Tobey Maguire movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Even at this age, let's put all three of their ages together. Andrew Garfield is the one that makes sense. Like, even in No Way Home, like, Andrew Garfield stole the show. If anyone needs a third or fourth Spider-Man movie, it is Andrew Garfield.
No, he 100%.
He got wronged, bro. He needed his trilogy, and he didn't get it, and... No, yeah. If anyone deserves another Spider-Man movie, it's him.
He had a full redeem moment in No Way Home, and everyone loved to see it. Everyone loved to see him win. And what's so funny is that people didn't like him as much, in his own movies. Yeah. But yet after No Way Home, they were like, oh, dude, Andrew, and we're over here thinking, bro, we've been telling you. We used to argue with people all the time about how Andrew Garfield is and people swore that was not the case. And the only reason why is because they couldn't take nostalgia out of it.
Well, they couldn't take nostalgia, and then they're comparing the movies. And the movies overall, like Tobey's movies, you'll never hear us say that they are not better than Andrew's movies. But Andrew, as a Spider-Man, is better, bro. They did Spider-Man better that way.
Yeah.
So he deserves another one. But I don't know. I just think, bro, how do you have Tom Hardy be Venom, and Venom gets 3 movies and still don't get an interaction with Spider-Man? Like, that's wild to me.
The only interaction they have is him licking a TV screen.
Right. And so then that teased us 100%. Like, we fully thought, bro, somehow, some way, they're going to entwine Tom Hardy's Venom with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Like, it's going to happen. And then they just send him back. Like, I don't know. So, obviously, we're going to get a Venom. Like, Tom Holland's going to get this black suit. But I wanted to see Tom Hardy's Venom fight him.
Yeah.
And we are not going to see it.
Okay,
so far that we think.
So, how would that play out?
Like, who's going to win? Who would win?
Yeah.
So, originally, I would have said Tom Hardy clears easily. But I think the Spider-Man now is different. I think
Tom got that dog in him?
I think Tom Holland's Spider-Man now, after the events of No Way Home, I think there's no way he doesn't have that dog in him. Like, you saw it, bro. When he fought Goblin at the end, he was gonna kill him.
Bro.
He was gonna kill him.
If Tobey didn't step in.
Yeah. And okay, let me ask you this. I've seen some comments on Twitter that say clearly Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is clearly stronger than Tom Holland just because
he was able to stop it.
He's able to stop it, right? Do you think that's the case, or do you think Tom Holland maybe just has had a lot of respect for the other Spider-Man and thought, like, he's holding me back. Okay, you're right. Like, let me loosen up a little bit. He
probably loosened up.
That's what I think.
Because you do see that moment. Gosh, I've watched this movie so many times. There is a moment, obviously, where he stops him.
And they're both struggling.
They're both struggling. But then you even see Tom, like, do, like, again, like, he tries to push a little more. And you see Tobey still resist it. But then they're just staring each other's eyes because Tom knows, I'm not supposed to do this. Right. So, yeah, he definitely pulls back. Obviously, they stop.
Maybe I'm just being too defensive of Tom Holland Spider-Man, but it would make sense anyways because Tobey Maguire has been Spider-Man now since 2003.
Yeah.
So already like 20.
It's 2002, 2003.
So bro, already over 20 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, going against obviously yes, he would be stronger, but also like let's not glaze him, bro. Like let's not because bro, Tom Holland Spider-Man has that dog in him. So I don't know. I think it'd be a close fight now.
See, what people don't get, though, is whenever we say that Andrew is better, they think that we completely don't like Tobey. No.
I love
out
Toby.
of the 3, like
Yes.
no matter what, we have 3 Spider-Man.
He was my first Spider-Man.
He was my first Spider-Man.
I always give him credit.
Bro, I watched that movie in theaters.
Yep.
I had the web shooters. I had the light up shoes with the webs and the Spider-Man.
What a run too, because that was before
absolutely
superhero
incredible.
movies were like very cool. So what a run to get 3 films. All 3 felt big. Like
Yeah.
So legendary run.
Yeah. I mean, we love Toby. We love Andrew. We love Tom. But there's only 3. And if you have to make the list, it's Tom, Andrew,
yeah,
Toby.
Mhm.
Sorry to say it.
Yep.
People can't understand that.
Because but we're basing it off of who's the best Spider-Man. A lot of people base it off of what's the best movie. And
Yeah.
like we said, bro, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's 1 and 2 were fantastic.
Amazing.
They go toe-to-toe with any other Spider-Man movie that's ever been out. But like at the same time, we are factoring who's the best Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And Tom Holland, I think he's obviously the best. No
Yeah.
question. But I don't know. I'll tell you what, I'm more excited for how they're going to do Carnage in the Spider-Man game. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for that versus like another Venom movie.
Yeah, I know we discussed it last time, but I just truly want to know, are they going to do the next game with Carnage, or are they just going to give us a little DLC?
I assume we're getting a little DLC.
Maybe like
and
an
then
extended DLC.
I assume we're getting an extended DLC, and then it could still tie, even with the DLC, it could still tie into the next game.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. What else do you want to talk about?
You want to move on from now?
Yeah, sure.
All right. This one is a little crazy. X-Men 97. It premiered.
I've seen good reviews about it.
They had a little mini premiere and everything like that.
So did they get to watch all the episodes?
3 episodes.
Oh, okay.
They watched 3 episodes, and within those 3 episodes, critics, fans that showed up to watch it, all said, "We're back."
Yeah.
Did you watch the X-Men?
Mm.
I can't remember if you said you haven't.
No.
The X-Men anime show.
No.
Really good. That's how I got introduced to the X-Men, along with the original Fox movies. So Disney came back. They brought back X-Men 97. The show's literally about to debut. I think within the week, maybe by the time this recording comes out, we'll all release half of the first episode. So, we had a little controversy, a little situation come up.
So,
X-Men 97 showrunner Bo DeMayo has been fired. No explanations, no nothing. There was never any, we heard little whispers from here and there. No, we just got the announcement he was let go by Disney. He was released from X-Men 97. His social media was wiped. Any digital footprint of him has been gone. They just don't want anything to do with this dude. Question is, why? So that led to a lot of speculation. Okay, well, if this was creative differences, Disney would be on top of it saying, hey, we just couldn't come eye to eye with some things. Maybe pay negotiation. We just couldn't find the right number. Good luck in all your future endeavors, yada, yada, yada. And we just move on, and you just go from there. There's been nothing going out. Well, now we have a little more details coming out. One of the reports are saying an insider revealed that X-Men 97 showrunner Bo DeMayo proved challenging to work with daily. Quote, his presence on OnlyFans raised concerns amongst Disney superiors who found his conduct unsettling. I didn't see that one coming.
So
I didn't even know. Oh, first off, I didn't know the name Bo DeMayo.
Me either.
Before
I don't
these
know.
reports
I didn't know
came
this guy who he was. I saw one say he was the creator of X-Men 97. Is that not the case?
Nah,
Or
I mean,
okay.
he created this show, like the 97.
This reboot.
Yeah. He's not the original
Okay,
creator.
so I just thought I thought he looked a little young for being
No,
the original creator. I have no idea who that is. I sent it to you yesterday because I know you're tied into the X-Men 97 show. So he has an OnlyFans, and his first off, okay, so first off, so they didn't let him go because he had OnlyFans. It's because the stuff that he was doing on his OnlyFans was
unsettling.
Which I find weird too, because Disney is, they have a reputation where they're pretty, I would say they're kid friendly most of the time. They're starting to get a little
Mouse
edgy
House,
now.
bro.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little edgy now, I guess, with Deadpool and stuff. But I mean, you say only a creator has an OnlyFans. I would assume that's why he's gone. But no, they're saying it's because of what he was doing on his OnlyFans, which
his conduct unsettling. That's what the quote says.
If you have an OnlyFans account, most of the time you're doing stuff that's unsettling to a normal person. So I don't know. Maybe
hold on. Let me put this out there. To our wives, we don't know what's on OnlyFans. We don't know none about nothing. We heard some stuff. All right, go ahead.
So I would assume maybe it's just because he has an OnlyFans and they're just saying that he's doing weird shit on there, which that's what people do on OnlyFans is you do stuff that you can't do on normal internet, right? So like I don't know, whatever. I mean, so they don't lose. The show's already made, right?
The show's made.
They don't lose anything.
And apparently he was already I think already wrote season 2.
Oh wow!
So he was already done creating season 2, and he was already about to start season 3.
Wow!
He also has credit on. I think he helped write the script for Blade.
Yeah.
At least the first couple drafts of it, and then he also wrote some stuff for Moon Knight. So he isn't just some random guy that just randomly popped up on Disney's doorstep. No, Disney has worked with him for a couple of years now. So for them to just drop him like a bad habit, it must have been something serious. I watched John Campea talk about it, and he brought up a good point. Like, if it was just him having an OnlyFans, you could have given him the benefit of the doubt or something like that. Maybe, like, they did and we don't know, but, like, could have given the benefit of the doubt. Hey, man, we noticed you had one. We're Disney.
Right.
We don't want to really associate that. So do you mind just for the time being, while you're still employed with us, not do it? Like, just delete it. And then just move on. Hey, you did? Okay, thank you. Let's move on. Let's act like nothing ever happened. But who knows? Maybe he said, screw y'all, dude. Y'all ain't paying me enough. I need to make some money. Or, hey, I kind of like doing this type of stuff. Now, what was he doing on there? I have no
I mean, to be fair,
idea.
there are some people that I guess do like artwork and shit on OnlyFans. So, like, I mean, we could give it the benefit of the doubt. There are some people that use OnlyFans for like different stuff. But majority of the time, OnlyFans is...
So they say.
So OnlyFans has a reputation of when you know someone's an OnlyFans creator, they do other things. So.
What's funny is that the original purpose for OnlyFans was
not for that. Yeah.
Like, we could have had OnlyFans for this.
I
if
mean,
we got big enough, it's basically just
some people do Patreon. Some people do.
It was supposed to be another version of Patreon.
Yeah.
Like, there's actual people who have, like, or actual celebrities that have OnlyFans. That's strictly
John Cena has an OnlyFans.
I know. Hey, that's some good marketing. Hey, going back to the marketing for that movie, he has it for that movie, and it's so smart.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about it. But yeah, so I mean, the sole purpose of OnlyFans wasn't for anything that happens now.
Yeah.
But so I don't know what he was putting on there.
I just assume it's because he has an OnlyFans account. First off, he probably was being an asshole on set. And then they probably already didn't like the fact that he had an OnlyFans account. They probably just said, bro, scrapping. I don't know. I know nothing about the situation. I'm just giving my outside opinion on it. I could honestly care less. Like, so I haven't even decided if I'm going to watch X-Men 97.
See, at the end of the day, no matter what, I'm still going to watch the show.
Yeah.
Hey, season 1's already done. Cool. That's good for me. I'm going to watch it. Him being in it or not doesn't affect me. To be honest, I don't know most of these showrunner names that are attached to any of these shows I watch. So, oh well. It's a crazy situation, though. I'll say that.
Yeah.
just randomly getting fired, and then at the end of the day, this is the report that comes out. I'll be like, oh, that took a left. I didn't know where that was coming from.
It's just crazy, bro. When like you would never think of a Disney showrunner having an OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
anyone associated with Disney.
like it's just weird. Like, I don't know. It's like I said, I've said, like, bro, Tyga has an OnlyFans. Tyga be laying pipe on there. I've heard. So like,
it's how you heard.
So I've heard. So like, it's just, bro, like to have an OnlyFans and think like it's so. I don't
Who's
know.
that one chick, bro, that used to be on Disney? She was with Zendaya. Bella Thorne.
Bella Thorne. I kept wanting to say Bella Ramsey, but it wasn't Bella Ramsey.
Bella Thorne.
Yes.
Yeah. So I've heard.
I've heard. It's crazy how her and Zendaya completely flipped because I remember in their show, Bella Thorne was the main character.
They were like dancers or something.
Zendaya was like the side. She was like the second place character.
Oh, was she?
And then and Zendaya completely.
She took off, dude.
Anyways, let's move on to something else.
Don't want to get in trouble. If we want to stick with X-Men, this one right here, dude. James Marsden. Do you know who that is?
No.
James Marsden, he played Cyclops in the original X-Men movies.
Okay.
He is also in the Sonic movies. He's the main guy.
Oh, yes. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, he's also done pretty well for himself, popping up in some TV shows and popping up in different movies. He's just like one of them silent like actors that like he'll pop up and he'll kill it every single time. I love James Marsden. I liked him in Sonic quite a bit, and I loved him as Cyclops. I just wish he was given his just due as Cyclops. Yes. Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men. and he took a complete back seat to Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Yeah.
So when it comes to Deadpool 3 rumors and everything right now, the big thing is trying to figure out who's going to show up. Are we going to get cameos from different people? We can all speculate all day, every day about, hey, I heard this person showing up. I heard this person showing up.
First off, that backfired on us for Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Oh. We swore that hella people were going to show up, and we barely got anything. So I'm gonna go into it with light expectations as far as cameos go.
Yeah, bro. I remember talking about that, us three, bro, me, you, and Marco, just talking about how
much.
Bro,
I remember saying that I was gonna bet that this movie was that Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness was gonna be a 10, just based off the amount of cameos we're gonna get, the hype level of it, and I was completely wrong.
Hey, and Mephisto.
Thank God I did not put any money or anything on that shit, because that was the complete opposite.
Yeah, bro. But at the same time, it was all our speculation.
It was our fault. We did it to ourselves.
Yeah, our speculation made our anticipation.
Yeah.
So yeah. But anyways, when it comes to Deadpool 3, bro, full steam ahead. My speculation and stipulation, they right here, and I can't wait. So just to add fuel to the fire, James Marsden was asked if he will return for Deadpool and Wolverine. Quote, "We just wrapped Sonic 3, actually. We were near the Deadpool stages up there in Pinewood, actually." Yeah, it's kind of like Pandora's box. So he didn't say yes, he didn't say no.
I think he'll be there.
But, I mean, just him
if we're getting the Fox X-Men, I think there's no way he's not in the movie.
Well, I mean, for one, I think that's one that's already confirmed is Jennifer Gardner, Elektra. She is showing up.
I'm pretty sure we're getting
We had the Storm, what's her name? Halle Berry?
Yes.
I get them confused now. Haley Bailey and Halle Berry. Okay, so yeah, Halle Berry. She had that one photo circulate pre-strike of her, with the Storm haircut, and it was just like one of those wink, wink, what's happening? But yeah, Deadpool was filming at the same time. And then we got the report. I think we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it last episode about multiple people showed up at where they were filming Deadpool in Canada. I think in Canada or London, wherever they filmed it. But I don't know. Are we going to get Cyclops inside Deadpool and Wolverine?
Or are we getting Henry Cavill as Wolverine?
Good transition. Good transition.
That one. So for me, like I said, I didn't really watch the X-Men movies. I watched some of them. I would say I got halfway through. I'd say I got to First Class. So
bro, you need to go ahead and watch the next one, bro.
What's the next one?
Pass.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Beautiful.
So I don't really care about what's his face, Cyclops.
Marsden?
Yeah, I mean you're right.
Cyclops.
He's a great actor and he deserves his flowers. But now Henry Cavill being Wolverine, that one would be crazy.
So yeah, sticking with that one, dude. The rumors with Henry Cavill joining the MCU has been going crazy on social media. We even covered it. Hell, we talked about it. We speculated back in November of last year saying, who do you like to play Dr. Doom? And then we threw out the name. Henry Cavill would be great. As a physical presence, as a physical specimen, I would love to see someone like Henry Cavill portray Victor Von Doom. And then news started circulating, hey, Henry Cavill maybe joined the MCU. Apparently, he signed with the MCU. Kevin Feige and Disney, he signed. Now, who could it be? And then the name started popping up. Dr. Doom. And, bro, I was, first off, giddy as hell. I love him. We both love Henry Cavill. And for him to pop up, bro, I would have posted our clip being like, we called it.
Yeah.
Then they kind of shot that down saying, no, it's not Dr. Doom. It's not Dr. Then the names started popping up. Captain Britain and Cyclops. Dude, I think
it'd be good as Cyclops.
I fully on board. Either Doom or Cyclops. Give me him or Scott Summers. I'd be so ecstatic to him. I'm like, bro, okay, so he was going to be Superman, the leader of the DC universe.
Now he'll be the leader of the
And now
X-Men.
he's going to be the leader of the X-Men. Okay, screw it. Give it. I'm happy. Now we got the report that he's popping up in Deadpool Wolverine as a Wolverine variant.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That'd be crazy.
Now, this is just rumors.
Yeah.
This is just apparent leaks. We don't know what's happening. That news also came out with saying that there are apparently 2 after credit scenes, post credit scenes for Deadpool and Wolverine. How do people know that? I have no earthly idea. But now it's full steam ahead. Leaks are going to pop out. We got to stay away.
Yeah.
But one of them saying that Henry Cavill is rumored to be a variant of Wolverine is insane. I never thought that one would happen.
Yeah. I mean, I thought people fan casted him a long time ago. I saw a few of them where people thought he'd be a good Wolverine. But so I don't think he's gonna be Wolverine. But it would be cool to see him as a Wolverine variant. But do you think if he's in it as a variant, you think that he'd be the next Wolverine?
Okay, so that was gonna be my next question. Henry Cavill being a variant of Wolverine, is he going to be our MCU's Wolverine?
So. I don't think so.
Okay.
But maybe it's because I just can't imagine him as it. But I don't know.
I mean, just go from one big-ass character from Superman straight to another big-ass character.
That'd be a big-ass Wolverine, though.
Huge. And the crazy thing is, I figured we would have got a short person for Wolverine.
That's what I thought.
Because, I mean, Hugh Jackman's, 6-something, and then you're going to go for another 6 foot
Henry Cavill's a big-ass dude, too.
Guy's a tank, dude. God,
that's
the
why
best Superman there is.
That's why I don't know. That's why I fully imagine they were going to try to stick to a more comic-accurate Wolverine.
Yeah, me too.
But maybe he will be. I don't know. Maybe they do want a bigger name to fill the Wolverine shoes.
I'm about to say, they had a report on what he was going to be looking like. Oh, yeah. Quote, when he shows up, you'll see him as Wolverine wearing a long brown coat. And that's all they say. So I don't know what that's going to mean. This could be just a small post-credit scene. This could be when they're traveling through time like we think they're going to do with the TVA and everything like that. He's going to pop up in a universe where he is a Wolverine. So who knows what's going to happen. Me being a Henry Cavill fan, cool, great. Make him Wolverine. I'm on board. If he's just going to be a variant, just like a John Krasinski situation where he's just a Reed Richards for a one particular spot, you're just teasing me, dude. You're just teasing me. Yeah, like I'm happy we get Pedro Pascal as, Mr. Fantastic now moving on, but still, it's just like, bro, the fans wanted John Krasinski. We got John Krasinski, and now it's like, bro, come on, Disney. The fans want Doom or Cyclops. Mainly me, but it's like, give us that. Wolverine, I'll take it too.
Oh, dude, Henry Cavill showing up will be epic either way. So
yeah,
I'm fine with it. I just can't see him being the Wolverine, but could be wrong. But if
he is,
I'd be okay with it. Okay. Well, yeah, 100%. I'm just saying, I just can't imagine him be like, if you told me he was going to get casted as in a Marvel role as a superhero, like, I just wouldn't expect Wolverine.
Yeah,
but he does kind of have the look of it though, like the dark hair, the scruffy. Yeah, like he does kind of have the look.
Just stocky too, bro. So, Wolverine is. I mean, he's short, but he's hella stocky too. Mm-hmm. So we'll see where that goes.
What else do we got? Or do you want to get into our Blade Runner?
Yeah, let's go for Blade.
Okay, we're gonna review Blade Runner 2049. So I finished this movie last night. I don't know about you. I'll just get right into it. My expectations were not met with how good this movie was. So do you want to go straight into I don't even really think I have a review because I was honestly very confused on a lot of the movie. So do you want to go first? Or you want me to
go for it, bro?
So Blade Runner 2049 is a sequel to the original Blade Runner, which came out when
1982.
So I was gonna watch it. I fully thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to watch the first one. And then I saw you had to pay for it everywhere, and I thought, never mind. That podcast money ain't coming in, so no. I'm not buying that shit. So I thought, you know what? People say you could fully go into this movie without seeing the first one. This one stands alone. I think you need to watch the first one. There was a lot of parts where I felt confused, and I feel like if I would have watched the first one, I would have I at least would have had an understanding of the world that we are in. Like, it's Denis Villeneuve. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. He was the director of it. Now, visually, it was great. It was a great movie. It held up to like Dune aspects. I'd say like it looks fantastic. It's a pretty much dystopian society where like shit hit the fan, I would say, and now there's like no more trees. People can't grow any more plants and stuff. So there's a lot of radioactivity everywhere. So Ryan Gosling is the main character, Officer K. He did an okay job. I think it's not his fault though. He plays a robot. So in Blade Runner, they're replicants, right? So they're like robots. They're human robots now, where you can't even tell that they're a robot. So I'll get straight into one of my critiques is his character is just blah. In my opinion, but like I said, he's a robot, so maybe that's just me expecting too much. Like,
is he a robot or is he an artificial human?
So
because he still bleeds.
So I don't know. That's what I'm confused about because I don't have this backstory about what replicants like. They kind of go over a little backstory in the very beginning, and it's just sentences. So I don't get like a So pretty much Ryan Gosling's character, Officer K, is hunting these old replicants that rebelled and just stopped listening to society. And so now they're hunting the old ones.
Models.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling is a newer model that apparently never disobeys, and he's hunting these old ones. So one of my problems is I just wish I had more backstory, but that's my fault also. Like, right? Like, I didn't go watch the first movie. So maybe I would understand it a little bit more. But his character, yeah, didn't really show emotion much. Like, you could tell that he cared about Joy, yes. That's Anna de Armas. She's a robot also.
First off.
So, like, yeah, like, throughout the movie, I just felt like I thought I was going to see more of, like, I don't even know if I would consider, like, a character development, but it's like I don't know. I thought I saw
a shift.
And he's just the same throughout the whole movie.
Yep.
And so, like I said, that's not Ryan Gosling's fault. He played that specific character very well, but
yeah.
I mean, he's a robot also. So, like, I don't know how much emotions they're trying to show. Like, Love, who I guess you would say is the main antagonist. I thought it was going to be Jared Leto.
I consider both of them, yeah.
But Jared Leto was in the movie, like, maybe, like, 5 minutes in whole. And we don't even get to see him at the end. I thought we were going to get to see, like, a badass battle between Officer K and Jared Leto's character was Neander Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. We just forget about him and he's off to the side. So Wallace is pretty much the one who makes these replicants.
Yeah.
He makes these new versions of these replicants. Love is I would consider her the main antagonist, but even her, but like I said, she's a robot. So maybe that is my fault for holding these robots to a higher standard as far as like showing some emotion or something. Maybe, like I said, maybe that's my fault. And then we get Harrison Ford, like the last hour of the movie. His whole stuff felt so rushed to me. We just get a little interaction between Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford. And I guess so Harrison Ford is off-world.
Yeah.
So
he basically just doesn't want to be found, I think.
A lot of that stuff like confused me. So he's off-world. So he's like in this place that's been abandoned. And we get this little interaction. Then they take him to Wallace. And sorry for people who haven't seen this. I know I'm like all over the place, but I'm trying to remember. And so then we get him with Wallace, and they make like Rachel, which I guess is the lady from the first movie who he has a kid with.
Yeah.
And so I guess I should say also the premise of this movie is I thought it was two robots have a kid. At first I thought it was Batista's character and Stander, is it
Stander.
Stander and the lady, right? I thought they had, but no, it's not Batista's character. It's Harrison Ford's character.
Yeah.
But we never get addressed if Harrison Ford is a replicant. So I don't know. So is it a human in a robot, or is it
I think it's a human in a robot.
Okay,
I think that was the big, like, how.
Okay, so then the whole movie, you're thinking it's Ryan Gosling's character. You're thinking he's the kid that was born, right?
Yeah. I say the offspring, the kid, yeah.
And then, well, he is an offspring.
I know, but like choice of words.
And then you just kind of get answered that he's not the kid, and they just forget about it, and then it just moves on. Like, I don't know. I just felt like there were some things that could have been explained more. There were some things that could have had a little bit more time in, but I mean, maybe it's because I had high expectations. I tell you what, it is not clear Dune 2.
Oh God, no.
Some people have it over Dune 2, and I can't understand.
Not even Dune 1.
I can't understand how. Yeah, I agree. Not even Dune 1. I don't understand how. But maybe that's because we haven't watched the first Dune. So I'll take responsibility. The first Blade Runner. I'll take responsibility in saying that I didn't watch the first Blade Runner going into this. So maybe that's why I don't, or maybe that's why I didn't really understand a lot, and I had these critiques. But yeah, I'll probably give it like a 6. Like I mean I don't know, and I know a lot of people love this movie, so, and maybe people have read, I don't know if there's books, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a book.
So maybe that's because I didn't do my due diligence, but I also didn't do my due diligence with Dune, and I love Dune 1 and 2, so I think that also explains it in itself. But go ahead.
Yeah, Blade Runner 2049 came out in 2017. You're right. Denis Villeneuve directed the hell out of this movie, I'll say that.
Yeah, it's beautiful visually.
Yeah. This is a sequel to the Ridley Scott movie Blade Runner that came out in 1982. Denis, honestly, bro, this man understands sci-fi.
Yeah,
he knows his sci-fi movies like the back of his hand, and he's very good at it. Visually, from a visual standpoint, yeah, everything looked great. And it takes place in California in 2049.
Yes.
And yeah, from where we're at right now in society in 2024, yeah, this ain't happening. I mean, obviously, I know it's a movie, but I'm just thinking by 2049, we ain't getting there.
Yeah, they have like flying cars. And
yeah, bro.
We thought by 2020 we'd have flying cars, bro.
We got a hoverboard with wheels still. Yeah. You got the cast with Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford, Ana de Armas, Robin Wright, Jared Leto, and surprise cameo from Dave Bautista. I did not know he was in this movie. I didn't know he was in the movie either. And all I thought to myself was, hey, boy, so you went from this movie straight to Dune. Denis loves you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I was happy to see him pop up.
Even though he was in it for like...
Oh, he was in it for like 5
minutes
and then, he wasn't there anymore. The movie was 2 hours and, you said
it was
earlier...
like 2 hours and 46 minutes, I think.
Yeah, a little too long. A little too long. Like you, I had a whole week to watch it. And I decided, let me watch it the night before we
and maybe that's my fault too. Maybe I should have split it up in parts, and maybe it wouldn't have felt.
Yeah, we just been a little busy, so I just didn't watch it, and I finally decided to watch it last night. Stayed up a little late. It was a little slow for me. The movie was very slow for me.
I kept waiting for the big action scenes to happen, and there were none.
Obviously, even though this movie came out before Dune Part 1 and 2. My anticipation, or my, what's the right word? What'd you say?
For what?
Expectations. Yeah, my expectations were all the way up here.
Yeah,
they weren't met either.
Yeah.
And it's not. I mean, it's my fault too. I'm putting Dune 2, which we are saying is fucking amazing level movie. So I'm not going to expect every single movie that this one director does to be on that level. No.
The only reason I expected it to be that level is because I still see people holding Blade Runner 2049 above Dune 2 on TikTok and on Twitter. So I fully thought, okay, bro, this shit must be amazing.
Like you said, visually, this movie's great. The whole landscape of every little world or every single area you go to, it looks great on screen. Hans Zimmer and Ben Walwish? I can't remember. I apologize. Amazing. They did great on the music. The score hit every single time. Either it'd be a very intense scene and the music would come in at the perfect moment. It was very good. Ryan Gosling, no surprise. He does great.
Yeah, he does great.
He does great for what he's given. Very emotionless.
Yeah, but like I said, he's a robot. So maybe that's because I'm holding him to this higher standard. But like, he has the same reaction throughout the whole movie.
100%. All the way till the end.
Yeah.
All the way till the end. I mean, he has one little outburst, and that's the most emotion we saw him do. He just gets this.
You can kind of tell when he figures out that he's not the son. When he figures out he's not the son, there's a little sadness, I felt like.
There's a little sadness, and then also, like, whenever he talks about the creator of all those memories and everything like that, and he just screams because, that's when he realized they're not his memories. Yeah. They're just created memories. So he thought he was special. How you said he thought he was the child of He thought he was the child of Harrison Ford's character, Deckard, and Rachel. Harrison Ford in the movie, cool to see. I mean, I didn't have that connection with him because I didn't watch the original Blade Runner. Jared Leto's character, Wallace, I can see him as the villain, as not the main antagonist. You're right. I think Love is the main antagonist, but he is the creator of all these, what he calls angels.
Yeah, and they're after the child because they've been trying to breed these replicants for a long time. And
they can, breed the replicants and everything like that. So yeah, they are replicants. His character, very, once again, emotionless demeanor. For what he played, I thought he was creepy. Not like a scary creepy, but just like a unsettling, like, oh, you're just weird, dude. I thought he did good. Let's see. What is Gosling's character's name? Officer K?
Officer K.
Joe.
So then Ana de Armas' character is like this Joy. She's this robot that you can go and buy, and it's pretty much like
she's AI basically.
It's pretty much for lonely guys that you can have a buddy at home. Now you can't really like touch her, so you couldn't you can have intimate.
She's a hologram basically.
Yes, like she's just there for you to feel like it's your girl, I guess. And so he has one. And then later on, you have the special moment where she calls him Joe because she says that he's the kid that was born, so he needs a name. So she calls him Joe. Then later on, Ryan Gosling finds out that all the robots, all the Joys, call their guys Joe. So even then, like, he kind of just has like a disappointed look, but it's not very. I don't know. Like, I thought that was just supposed to be the love. You're supposed to love her, and he's just is whatever. Like, but he's also a robot, so maybe, like I said multiple times, I just think maybe I'm just holding him to the standard that he can't meet.
Bro, his car in that movie looks so clean, bro.
The flying car?
The flying car, but there's just the full design of it. Every single time it was parked or just going through this guy, I thought, you are so clean.
Yeah.
And going back to his emotionalist stuff, bro, when his car was getting shot up, he just...
Yeah.
Bro, his car had a whole, like, harpoon,
like,
spear through that mug, and he just... Like, nothing.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't affect him. Almost as if, like, he has so much trust in everything just working out. Any little mishap is just like, yeah, that ain't happening right now.
Right.
Like, so that was pretty funny. Let's see. Batista popping up, that was a cool little thing. Whenever Ryan Gosling takes his, that little wooden horse to that one vendor guy or whatever that analyzed
it was the guy from Captain Phillips.
Yes, dude. Yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I am the captain now. He's here, bro. What the hell? That's pretty cool. Nice little like cameo. Like if you knew him, you knew him. Overall, the movie, dude, it was okay.
It was just very underwhelming in my opinion.
I looked it up. I think it's like a 8.1 on IMDb or whatever. I mean, it's generally liked quite a bit.
No, I know a lot of people love it.
I mean, would I watch this again? No,
me either.
Not.
There was another moment that confused me too, where you see Love and you see her interact with Wallace's character. So Love is pretty much Wallace's like assistant, like her right hand.
Yeah, so I think she's like one of the angels he's created, but he keeps on saying you're the best of them. Like I think she's like legit the most realistic one there is. So right?
When he builds, I don't know. So when he builds that one, right, and you see her, and you see she came from that sack, right, and she's all like wet and stuff. Yeah. First off, it looked gross, but so Love sees her, and the way that Wallace is interacting with her, I guess I thought was upsetting Love because she starts crying, and he just kills her. And so she starts crying, so I'm thinking, oh shit, Love is gonna help. She's gonna help Officer K beat Wallace. Like she's gonna help them take. Nope, she stays a bad guy. And she tells Harrison Ford's character like we're going home to Offworld. So like I don't know. That's why I was confused. So is Harrison Ford character, is he a human or is he a replicant? Because I thought only the old replicants were Offworld.
Then yeah, maybe you're right.
So like I just didn't do a very good job. And people say that this movie stands by itself, but I don't think it does. Like I feel like I'd understand it better if I saw the first one, and I didn't watch it, so that's my fault. But
maybe I should have read the whole like basically they gave the definitions of replicants and everything in the very beginning, but the texts were honestly so small.
They were very small.
I watched this inside my room, and from where the TV is compared to the bed,
the movie itself was very dark as well.
Oh yes, that too.
Color, like everything just felt dark.
The brightest thing that happened, dude, was when Joy was that hologram or whatever on the side of the building, and you see her like full pink.
Yeah. Well, also when Officer K goes with Deckard, in that it's very sunny in that.
Oh
in that
yeah,
spot. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I went into it with very high expectations just because people I felt like held it very high, and I just thought it just didn't meet my expectations. But whatever.
So our rewind review of Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, and maybe we'll get hate for that, but like I from a person who went into it completely blind, I felt like I needed more backstory. Like I needed more because I felt confused the whole time, and I was just waiting for the big epic battle, and we didn't get a single epic big battle, and maybe that's because I just saw Dune 2, and I maybe I just expected it
or a fight.
But also we get Officer K meets these other replicants that are gonna rebel. So I'm thinking, bro, they're gonna storm Wallace's shit. They're gonna storm it and save Deckard. We don't see them. They don't get mentioned again. Like they don't. And so I don't know. I just felt like it was very, I don't know, but just everything felt off pace to me. Everything felt slow. I feel like they could have spent more times here and less times here, and it just wasn't a big fan.
Yeah. So at least we watched another one. This is our third rewind review, and we're that's good. At least we're getting these movies out of the way. Movies that people actually really like quite a bit.
Right. I'll tell you, it's not even to me. It's not even close to Dune 2.
No.
And you're right. I think Dune 1 is better as well.
Yeah.
So,
get on to some WWE.
Yeah, for sure. We had SmackDown happen last night. We had the good old fashioned Rock concert last night.
Concert. With
what did
The
you
Rock.
think about it?
It took me back, dude. I was
it
so
took
excited.
me back, but it wasn't as smooth as the other ones.
Well, the other ones he played the guitar himself. This time he
Right.
had someone else play the guitar and the harmonica.
But even like his insults that he threw out felt more forced this time. But The Rock also hasn't been in WWE for a long time, so I can't hold him to that standard of back when he was doing Hollywood Rock, he was active.
Yeah.
So it was still great though. It was so great.
I love that he had the same melody from the last time he did a concert with The Rock when he was going against John Cena. You know, he had the same exact
even the one with John Cena I felt more smooth than this one.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
He's the let's rock everybody.
So
and this one, yeah, it was the same
he
melody.
threw a few good insults. So the Memphis crowd was for sure pro Rock.
Yeah.
They
were
booing Cody and Seth over The Rock. So like very pro Rock. I'll say this, dude. If not for us freaking out about The Rock getting the chance over Cody, we would not be getting these moments. Yeah. So like at the end of the day, us doing that, like all the WWE fans going crazy about Cody not getting the championship match, bro. I feel like I don't think WWE would have made The Rock a heel. So us forcing them to pivot, I think just helped. now we get these legendary moments again, and it was great. The Rock being there was great. The concert I felt a little forced, but it was still so cool to see,
bro.
It was still so cool to see
his entrance.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Back? Yeah.
Oh my!
So
gosh,
we switched to the Hollywood
Rock. We had
Rock.
the full entrance this time, and the camera. Like I feel like the first time they did it last week, the camera was like, okay, like where are we going to go? Where are we go? This one, they knew exactly everything they were going to do, and you had the lightning strikes again, and mid theme it turns into Hollywood Rock's theme again. And I lost my shit. Elena was looking at me from her high chair like, what? But I'm like, bro.
It was great.
This was such a good thing.
It was great.
And you could tell he knew, too. Because when it switched, he started smiling because the crowd, like, I guarantee they knew it, too. Yeah. So he knew it was happening.
It was great, bro. I'm so glad we get these moments. Now, I'll tell you this. And I've seen some other people say it on social media. This feels like The Rock versus Cody, and it does not feel like Roman versus Cody. And I don't know what WWE's plan is. I'm still holding faith. But right now, Roman, who's supposed to be the tribal chief, he's our tribal chief. We acknowledge him. He feels like
little
brother, bro. Little brother. The Rock even called himself the final boss yesterday, which I assume is to lay the eggs for The Rock and Roman to finally start beefing. But it just... Roman is just side character in this, and Roman's in the match. Roman's the main guy in the match. This is all for Roman's title, and Roman does not feel. Roman and Seth, I'll say, they both feel a little brothered.
With everything that's happening with The Rock and Cody and Roman and Seth, who's talking about the other matches in WrestleMania?
Yeah,
I mean, it's sad to say, like,
but it's crazy because this is history that we're witnessing.
Oh, 100%.
So everything's getting overshadowed.
We've talked about this. We talked about this last time, dude. That we are literally witnessing history. Mm-hmm. First off, the history of night one. You're having 3 superstars fighting night one, and then just to go the next night and fight again, and they're all in the championship picture.
Very risky.
First off, very risky, but insane. We never thought we'd get this. Granted, yeah, like how you mentioned last time, the night 2 stuff hasn't been happening, for very long. But now that it is, we can do this type of stuff now. I can see WWE doing this again, in the future WrestleManias. Seth and Drew's match, whatever. Yeah. Hey, Becky and Rhea, even though I know I'm all for mommy, taking that W, whatever. Yeah. Bayley and Io, whatever. This is the stuff that we're talking about when it comes to WrestleMania, and it's sad, honestly. Yeah. But at the same time, as a fan of The Rock, it's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's in between. I mean, because we are witnessing history, and this is an epic main event. Yeah. So, like, it rightfully so deserves all the attention that it's getting.
Yeah, 100%.
But, yes, it does suck because we do have some good matchups that are now confirmed. So, the WrestleMania card is pretty much, it's a lot more developed than it has been here lately.
And we've been thinking, how come, this match isn't set up, this match isn't set up, and they did, 3 matches last night set up?
Yeah, so we have a lot of matches set up, so you want to read them? I sent you a tweet also that has the whole card.
Oh, yeah.
The most recent card now, the development updates.
Okay, so obviously we already know WrestleMania night 2, we're going to obviously have Roman and Cody for the championship. we have the tag match of Cody and Seth versus Rock and Roman. That's going to be night 1 main event. We also have Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. We also have Io Sky, Bailey, Rhea and Becky. We have the Judgment Day going to be in a six-pack ladder match for the Undisputed Tag Team titles. I know we feel like they need to go ahead and just say screw it and split those damn things, but nonetheless.
Do you think they could do like a tag team gets the Raw title and tag team gets the SmackDown title?
What do you mean?
Like, let's say, so they're both going to be strapped up in the sky, right? For a ladder. What if one person from a tag team gets the SmackDown one? Like, what if 2 people are up there, right? And they both get one of each, and then that's how they split them. Would you be okay with that?
Corny, cheesy,
cheap. It's a cheap cop out.
But
sure.
At the same time, that moment, I guarantee the fans will go, what does
this
mean?
Cheap. Well, because then how does the match, like, would the match even be able to end? Like, is that a rule? And I don't know.
No idea. I don't think that's a rule.
Keep going.
On Monday, we had the announcement with Gunther and Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
That match was made official for the IC Championship. Last night, we said earlier, we had 3 matches announced.
Yep.
AJ and AJ Styles and LA Knight, that got announced. Finally, dude. Brother versus brother. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. We're finally going to get it. I'm excited for that one. And then the one I'm actually pretty hyped for. The United States champion, Logan Paul, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton. That's going to be a good one, too. Honestly, I think that's going to be a sleeper.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's going to be great.
First off, that stunner RKO combo last night.
Kudos for Austin Theory. Austin Theory, dude, he is. Some of his sales are over the top for sure, but at least he is giving
tries,
us, bro. I feel like every week I'm seeing a sell that he does that is meme worthy, or like people are actually talking about on Twitter. So that's great for him.
His timing
this one felt weird. I feel like they didn't do the angle right, but hey, I mean, bro, Austin Theory's trying to give us these epic moments, so good for him, dude.
We've seen him take the stunner before, and he sells it perfectly.
Yeah,
but
with
the bounce and everything.
Bounce into the RKO.
This time, he's bounced before, and it's been like a natural one. This one, stunner, planted his feet, jumped, then got RKO'd. But you know what, bro? Still such an epic one, bro. Bro, he's so good.
Yeah, I love Austin.
Yeah, same. So yeah. We have 5 matches. You can do 5 matches for each night. Not bad so far. And we still got a couple days.
I'm sure we'll still get 1 or 2.
I can still see.
We'll still get a few of them. I do think that we are going to get Jade and Nia Jax.
Yeah,
that's my assumption on that.
Yeah,
I think.
So do you think
Jax
Bianca's not going to show up at all at Mania?
So that's what I was thinking.
You
so
think
what do you
Liv's
do
not
going to
show up at Mania?
So I said this at the Elimination Chamber episode. They need to do something, bro, because we have a lot of women right now that are red hot, that are great. And I don't know their trajectory for WrestleMania. I would assume, I told you this before, what if they do Nia, or what if they do Bianca and Naomi versus the, what are they called? The
Kabuki Warriors?
Kabuki Warriors, yeah.
That'd be fine, too.
For the tag team titles.
That'd be fine, too, yeah.
I could totally see them doing that. Bianca having a tag team title also brings, like, some recognition to the tag team titles.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the women's tag team titles are still just, they're still there.
Yeah.
So I could see that's a way you put them there. A lot of people think they're gonna put Liv Morgan in the Becky and Rhea match.
If that happens, I mean, cool.
I'd be cool with it, but we
still
see Liv lose again. Like, she just come in second place all the time. It feels like
for the Becky and Rhea match. Who do you think's gonna win? I know. I mean,
we'll
obviously
Rhea.
Do our predictions,
but I think Rhea's gonna win.
For some reason, I don't know. I just feel like,
I'll tell you what. I think if Becky wins, the crowd's gonna be pissed.
Yeah,
because a lot of people already feel like Becky never puts anybody over.
Good point.
So I'll tell you, and she's supposed to be the face in this rivalry, and a lot of people still cheer for Rhea and don't really vibe. Yeah. So I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It's exciting. I think we'll still get. So how many matches did you just read off?
10.
That was 10 already. So that's 5 per night. I think maybe we get like 2 more. Maybe they do like 6 each.
6 a night, and then at the same time, I mean, it's not like the night's going to go slow. We'll still get the Hall of Fame stuff.
Yeah,
in
but also like
whatever, like little shows or segments they do in between. So it'll be.
But also WWE lately has been doing smaller cards because they want to give each match time to breathe. So maybe we do just. I truly doubt this is it. I truly doubt because you still don't have Nia on the card. You still don't have Jade. Jade still. We've been waiting. Other than the Royal Rumble, we've been waiting for her to have her full on match. So you still have Jade. You're right. You still have Bianca. Bianca Belair has been in the women's title picture at the past 2 WrestleManias, and to not have there's a 3. So she was she fought Becky for the title in Dallas.
Yeah, bro. She also fought
and then she fought
Sasha.
Was that in a row though?
I don't know. Go ahead.
So either way,
I'm curious.
So
now.
like she's got to be on the card. So there's surely it's got to be more matches.
Yeah.
Or the way you solve that is you introduce a new women's title and you have them all fight each other.
Bianca Belair, WrestleMania matches?
I guess.
WrestleMania record, I guess. Let's see that. Yeah, okay, so she fought Sasha at 37 and then 38, Becky Lynch, and then Asuka at 39.
Okay, see, so there's no way she's not on the card. There's no way. So maybe you put her against the Kabuki Warriors because the crowd wanted Bianca to say Bayley last night, and she didn't. So I think she'll come around and then she'll still fight the Kabuki Warriors for the title.
Yeah,
for the tag title.
That's
my assumption. But as far as Liv though, I have no idea what you do with Liv.
They need to throw her ass in there though.
They need to throw her ass somewhere because she deserves to be on the card as well.
100%.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm interested how they're gonna do it. We're like 3 weeks away from Mania.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what they're gonna announce, bro? Which match I could care less about, bro? They're gonna do
Battle Royal.
Nah, they're gonna do some bullshit with the LWO and all them too.
Oh, you think they're gonna do something like that?
Yes, bro.
Well, because Ray challenged Santos for next week.
They're gonna do team versus team or something like that, like a 3-man
Mexican
tag
Civil War. Well, I guess some of them aren't Mexican.
Yeah, bro.
Hispanic
brown on brown crime,
Hispanic
bro.
Civil War.
What are we led to? What are we here to, bro? What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm curious. We'll have to put a prediction video out for sure.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And then we're putting our WrestleMania promos out on TikTok. So.
Yeah, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah. But anything else?
No, it's been a very eventful week when it comes to the news and for superheroes and movies. So we'll see what happens this coming week. Maybe it'll slow down or maybe it'll pick back up again. So we'll see.
Sweet. Until then, we'll see you guys next week.
Later.